Hey, hi everyone, this side Kapil. So, today we are going to discuss India-Myanmar relation. Okay, why Myanmar is very important country for India and why whatever happens in Myanmar have some significant or some negative impact on India. So, we will look on these things very thoroughly, and at the same time what are the initiative we are doing with Myanmar to improve our relation. Okay, and what are the issues we are going to see those things. Okay, so let's begin. So first of all we should know that Myanmar share border with four northeast Indian states. First is Arunachal Pradesh, second Nagaland, third is Manipur, and then Mizoram. Okay, and India share longest border with Bangladesh. Okay, so this was a static information, but we will focus on the Myanmar. So as we can see, Myanmar border stretches 4,643 kilometer. Okay, okay, and you can, if you just expand this map here, you will see many Southeast Asian countries. If we want to connect with these Southeast Asian countries like Singapore, Laos, Thailand, or so on, we have to pass through Myanmar. So Myanmar is gateway to Southeast Asian countries, and also Myanmar plays a very important role in our Act East policy or our neighborhood first policy, because if we want to extend towards this side, we have to just make very cordial relation with Myanmar, and we can see how unstable is Myanmar. Earlier we had the free regime movement with Myanmar, that people from this place can go to here, like in Assam, in not in Assam, Assam is here, but in Mizoram, Manipur, Nagaland, and Arunachal Pradesh, and lot of infiltration was taking place. And this was the reason also we have done several changes in free movement regime. Okay, okay. So uh, this was the thing. So far, the first importance of Myanmar is that it is gateway to what, Southeast Asian countries. And with Myanmar, we are working on few projects. That is, one is Kaladan multi-model project, and other is IMT, that is India, Myanmar, Thailand trilateral expressway something. So in this Kaladan multi-modal project, we are connecting Kolkata to Sitwe port of Myanmar, and then we are uh, just connecting this Sitwe port to Mizoram. And this IMT, we are connecting uh, India to Myanmar and Myanmar to Thailand, and especially India, we are connecting Manipur to Myanmar and then Thailand, and it is highway project, that the uh, we will have the connectivity, road connectivity we can say. And in this Kaladan multi-modal project, it is both rail and, or we can say road, rail and ship. Okay, so these are the two project which have been taking place of for so long. However, this project has not been completed so far. The first reason is very simple, that instability in Myanmar. These many projects are passing through Myanmar. So if Myanmar is chaotic, and also uh, earlier military coup have taken place there, and lot of internal groups are fighting with each other. So how we will able to progress? Okay, so to uh, to continue this project, we need this region very peaceful. Okay, okay. And the second, why we want to connect with Myanmar, that is, we will able to connect with Southeast Asian countries, and then we can expand our trade with these countries. So trade plays a very important role. Okay, okay. So uh, this was a rough idea about why Myanmar is important for us. So now I have written why Myanmar is important for us. So the first reason, as I already mentioned, that geographical gateway, that this is Myanmar, and it is touching border with four Indian states, that is first Arunachal, Nagaland, Manipur and Mizoram. So it serves as a physical land bridge connecting India to mainland Southeast Asia, making it the linchpin of India's Act East and Neighborhood First policy. Okay, okay. Second, border security. It shares sensitive border, 1643 kilometer porous border with Myanmar across northeastern states Mizoram, Manipur, Nagaland, Arunachal Pradesh. Stability in Myanmar is directly linked to neutralizing Indian insurgent group operating across border centuries. So basically, you know that what is happening in Manipur. So if insurgent groups are taking shelter in Myanmar, and we don't have the cordial relation with Myanmar, so they will be protected by the Myanmar government. However, if we have the good relation, so we can neutralize these insurgent group. Okay, as our sensitive border is there. The China counterweight. Beijing has heavily capitalized on Western sanctions by offering massive infrastructure, funding, and arms to the regime. India's engagement provides Myanmar an economic and diplomatic alternative. So basically, we know that China debt trap policy. If Myanmar will take loan or any help from China, it is going to have some burden on Myanmar. And I think already China is working in some of the port of Myanmar. Okay, so India act as a very good alternative, because we don't put such kind of burden or any condition on any country. Third is maritime and cyber security. Cooperation is crucial for dismantling transnational criminal setups, including massive border regional cyber crime network. like if you know that Myanmar is also part of Golden Triangle, and Golden Triangle or Drug Triangle, I think. So a lot of criminal activities taken place in Myanmar. So when we take care of Myanmar, or when we take care of our border, then definitely we can curb or dismantle these transnational criminal setup. Okay, so this is the importance of Myanmar. The first one is, and the most prominent, that Myanmar holds irreplaceable, irreplaceable strategic, economic, and security significance of India. First, it is geographical gateway. Second, border security. Third, counterweight China, as China, according to China string of Peel's theory, China can encircle India by making port. So if we have control or cordial relation with Myanmar, definitely we can uh, put China away from our doorsteps. Then a lot of illegal activities taken place in Myanmar. So we can curb or dismantle these activities. And what we are doing, we are working on the some of the project. The project I have already mentioned, that is Kala Dan multi-modal transit transport project. It connects Kolkata port to Sitwe port in Myanmar via sea, moves inland along the Kala Dan river to Peletwa, and connects via road to Joranpuri in Mizoram. So this Kaladan project very important, connecting Kolkata to Sitwe port to Mizoram through road. And the and current it is incomplete because a lot of things is happening in Myanmar. So it is going to be operationalized by 2027. Then IMT, India, Myanmar, Thailand trilateral highway, a 1360-kilometer highway aimed at linking Manipur to Thailand via Myanmar, with the future plans to extend it to Cambodia, Laos, and Vietnam, it remains unfinished due to structural and security hurdle, as I already mentioned, because a lot of things happening in Myanmar. So it it creates some difficulty for the workers, for the government to cooperate and to work there. Then trade, trade, we don't do that much trade, and it is around 1.9 billion. Both nations have institutionalized rupee kyat settlement, so we are bypassing dollar here also. We are working on our uh, domestic currency, that is rupee and kyat, and we are also working on this critical mineral and rare earth element, as uh, rare earth are the new oils. Okay, okay. Then education diplomacy, we are giving scholarship to Myanmari student. Mekong Ganga scholarship for Myanmari student 30 to 100, we have increased this. And what are the major issue, which what are the bottlenecks, we can say? Internal conflict, ethnic armed organization, scam centers. Okay, okay. So control key transit territories by these armed organization. Okay, so you can read this project red tap and delay. Trilateral highway miss its original 2019 deadline and continues to face execution deficit owing to rugged terrain and shifting security dynamics on the ground. The asymmetric threat environment, as I mentioned earlier, Golden Triangle keeps illegal drug trafficking, arms smuggling, and deep web cyber operation active along the border. So these are the issue. What are the way forward? That is, we have to have some dialogue. We have to accelerate execution protocol, institutionalize border management, transition from ad hoc re- rescue mission to permanent intelligence sharing grids to wipe out cybercrime hubs and secure the border from unregulated migration and hostile insurgent movement. Okay, so that was the thing. If I summarize the whole video, what could be the crux? So like, why we are talking about Myanmar first? Like, the thing was that recently, uh, Myanmar's military chief, who is now president of Myanmar, visited India. So that's why this topic came into existence. And the very shocking thing is that he visited Bodh Gaya temple first, and then he visited Prime Minister Modi and our president. It highlighted that we have some civilizational ties and we have some cultural ties, and it is going to give us edge. We just don't talk diplomacy, but we also talk some historical context and civilization rhetorics. Okay, so that was the thing. So the the first point is, it is gateway to Southeast Asian country, and it is going to provide us access to Asian country. Second, peaceful Myanmar will have peaceful impact on India. So like, there is a very famous saying in geopolitics: you can change your friends, but you can't change your neighbor. So we have Myanmar, our neighbor. So we know that what will be the consequence. Seeing the consequence, we can't change the neighbor, but we can change our relationship. It Relations are hostile, we can convert them into cordial relation. Okay, so both stand for CC, conflict, and cordial. Then then third is that, uh, China. China is working on some of the ports of Myanmar, and which reinforce China string of pulse theory. So if we have better relation with Myanmar, definitely we can just keep China away. But it is not happening the way I am saying. Myanmar also have good relation with China, and Myanmar is going to visit uh, China too. Okay, okay. And the fourth is, a lot of cyber crimes happen in Myanmar. A lot of people got trapped. These kind of things happen in Myanmar. So we can just curb or dismantle whole infrastructure. And the fifth one is drug trafficking and this kind of thing. Okay, okay. So I think you understood the importance of Myanmar. So it was my first video on these kind of topics, so I will try to make better videos, as I will also improve. So that's all for today. Hope you like this video and do subscribe. Thank you.